Hey everyone, it's Liam here from Push Square, and ever since Microsoft announced they were buying Bethesda in September 2020, the one question most people want answering is, will future Bethesda games be coming to PlayStation systems? Games such as the Elder Scrolls 6 or the next Fallout. And this week we did kind of get an answer, and that answer is no. I wish I had better news, but that is basically the answer. There is some context to this, so let's dive into things. On Thursday this week, Microsoft officially announced that they were purchasing publisher Bethesda, absorbing the company and all of its studios as first-party Xbox developers. It's a move that Microsoft have been doing for a few years now, buying up studios such as Double Fine and Obsidian Entertainment and making them into first-party studios for the company. The deal was originally announced last September, a day before pre-orders opened for the Series S and the Series X, with Microsoft spending a cool $7.5 billion in order to acquire the publisher. On Thursday this week, Xbox hosted a surprise roundtable to formally announce the successful acquisition, with the head of Xbox Phil Spencer chatting to notable Bethesda employees such as Vice President Pete Hines and Bethesda Game Studio frontman Toddy Todd Howard. In general, the stream confirmed a lot of things we already knew, or at the very least suspected. An impressive selection of Bethesda games have been added to Game Pass today on both console and PC. Microsoft may use the id Tech engine moving forward with some of their own projects, and a handful of titles will also benefit from enhanced frame rates and other tech upgrades on the Series X. But listen, we're a PlayStation channel, we're not here to talk about the benefits Xbox players are receiving from this deal because it's pretty obvious that they're gaining a lot from it. We're here to ask one simple question: what does all of this mean for PlayStation players? Well, most importantly, as I mentioned right up top, we've now received official confirmation that future Bethesda titles will not release on PlayStation systems moving forward. During the roundtable, Xbox head Phil Spencer stated, quote, "I'm going to try to be as clear as I can because I just think that's fair. So obviously I can't sit here and say every Bethesda game is exclusive because we know that's not true. There's contractual obligations that we're going to see through, as we always do in every one of these instances. We have games that exist on other platforms and we're going to support those games on the platforms they're on. There are communities of players. We love those communities and will continue to invest in them. And even in the future, there might be things that have either contractual things or a legacy on different platforms that will go do. But if you're an Xbox customer, the thing I want you to know is this is about delivering great exclusive games for you that ship on platforms where Game Pass exists, and that's our goal. That's why we're doing this. That's the root of this partnership that we're building and the creative capability we will be able to bring to market for our Xbox customers. It is going to be the best it's ever been for Xbox after we're done here." So, just to analyse that in a bit more detail, for starters, when he mentions contractual obligations, he's referring to Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo, games that are set to launch exclusively on the PlayStation 5, an agreement that was reached long before this acquisition was even announced. Secondly, when he mentions games that will continue to receive legacy support, I can only assume he means live service titles, such as the Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76, which are obviously available on PlayStation 4. However, when it comes to future titles, it sounds like they will be exclusive to Xbox platforms. The specific quote of "this is about delivering great exclusive games for you that ship on platforms where Game Pass exists" means that the games will be available on Xbox consoles, PC, and streaming to mobile devices, tablets via xCloud. And that's it. I think this is a pretty definitive statement that says very clearly that no games by Bethesda will arrive on the PlayStation or the Nintendo Switch. To put it simply, Microsoft paid $7.5 billion to have the next Elder Scrolls, the next Fallout, the Indiana Jones game that's being developed by Machine Games to be exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem. This was a very savvy business decision made to make the Xbox a more appealing platform, and as a result, PlayStation will no longer be receiving Bethesda titles moving forward. Now, obviously this is disappointing, as these situations so often are. Bethesda fans who own a PlayStation 5 will no doubt be gutted that they won't be able to experience these games on their platform of choice. And yes, I will admit there is always a conversation to be had about exclusivity and what that means for the industry. I get it, I'm disappointed too. I love Fallout, I love Doom, I love anything made by Machine Games. To not have that on my PlayStation, it's a shame. It is a bold move for the company, it puts them in a very strong position at the very start of this generation, and who knows what Sony have planned to compete with Microsoft and their highly desirable Game Pass service. Competition breeds innovation, and if we know Sony, they will come back punching. So yes, it is a shame, but that unfortunately is the way that things are currently. Anyway, just wanted to update you all on this Bethesda situation. How do you feel about the possibility that Bethesda games will not be coming to the PlayStation in the future? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider giving it a like and make sure to subscribe to Push Square for everything PlayStation. Thank you as always for watching.